This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
I really like this water. Really the whole aesthetic here in this chapter. I'm not sure if it looks like this. You come back here multiple times, but I'm not sure if it looks like this at any other point. It's kind of like a... I mean, you can't see the sun, but like a golden kind of sunset-y color. But this, again, this is what I was saying previously about the art design, the architecture, where it looks like 19th century Britain or whatever, America, late 19, like, I'm talking like 1897, 1898, like the very turn of the century after the Industrial Revolution, or I guess in the middle of the Industrial Revolution. Not really. More like the tip of it, the tail end. Because the Industrial Revolution really started with stuff like textiles. Didn't necessarily involve factories with smokestacks. They put a lot of detail into the world design. I mean, it's not terribly special because you see it in most decent games, but they put a lot of work into like this Hound Pit sign. If you're old enough, I don't know if you've ever seen those old school advertisements. I want to call them plates, but I'm not sure. If you go to a place like Cracker Barrel, or what's another one? Maybe Bennigan's, if that still exists. Or like any of those weird old-timey family restaurants where they put shit on the walls. You'll see stuff like this. When I was growing up, my mom used to have a bunch of these like on her kitchen wall for stuff like Morton's salt or whatever peaches, or really it's like World War II old school kind of art style. Like it reminds me of the Rosie the Riveter propaganda stuff, or the stuff I already mentioned, like the Morton salt. There's tons of them. The assets themselves aren't super high res, as you can see. If you get closer, it kind of looks like ass, but they do what they're supposed to. Makes it feel like a legitimate place that actually has some story to it. So, like usual, I'm gonna go wander around this house first.
Even after 6 months in Coldridge Prison, he slipped out.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
So this is a pub, and you can see this is like the whatever the boiler room / storage where they keep their casks of whiskey or whatever the hell this is. Dunwall whiskey, yeah.
But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
I like this pub. It's one of my favorite designed areas in a video game. Just visually.
Later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock, a true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes.
I like their clothes.
Piero's
They're
as
very,
much an artist as a technician.
they're very
He's going to be
contemporary.
crafting the gear you'll need.
For
Go talk to him and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
you know, like the era they're
River traffic is
going for, which again is, you know, like late 19th century.
due to risk.
They all look like
Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
Good to have you with us, Corvo. Nothing again.
like uniforms you would see from the British in like Pirates of the Caribbean or whatever, which is obviously older than 19th century. But I doubt that the British really changed their clothing styles that much. I'm not really versed in European history by any means, so I don't know. I could just be talking a bunch of shit, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. I can tell you for sure I know I'm right about the architecture and stuff like that. It's whale oil. It's worth monies. So this is
I'll be
Piero.
crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there is a terrible mess.
So this is where, like, I mean, you've already noticed it, I'm sure. I don't mean you as if you're watching this. I mean anyone who's played it. There's a lot of anachronism in this game. Because at this point, it's basically where it starts. Well, it already did. Where it starts to diverge from just being, like, 19th century. So, like, he's got an electric drill press, basically, powered by whale oil.
That one is
And then this is, what do you call it, like an ankle grinder? Or I guess it's just a grindstone. Angle grinder would be portable, wouldn't it? And at the same time, they've got, you know, furnaces. What do you call those? Like a... I want to say gas stove, but it's probably wood stove. One of the cool things about this, on a very basic Half-Life level, is that you can actually put a whale oil tank in here and fill it up. They've got these books laying around, just like Elder Scrolls, where you can read all about things.
perfect. Now plug it in. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? So lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Excuse me. So Piero is the rival to Sokolov or whatever his name is. I always forget how expensive these upgrades are.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Hey, are you trying to put me to sleep right now?
Sleep well.
I can do it myself. Well, I guess not. Time for a dream, I think. Yeah, more of this crap. I like this one. Reminds me of the Night Dive Studios logo. Bitter Leaf, Crematorium, and Fluid Works. That's really cool. It's like it reminds me of Hydra or other octopus-related art. The golden cats. Use lightning. I assume that's whale oil. Oh, it's this part. So this part's really cool. You can see a lot of the Half-Life 2 kind of art style here.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Is it storming outside? Or is that the game? That's the Empress. Everything in this game is so fucking cool. Like, it's so well designed. Right. He's got some tall boys here. They remind me a lot of the Combine soldiers in Half-Life 2. So does the walls like this.
That follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
So the heart is one of my favorite things about the game. I'm pretty sure most of what it says is a bunch of nonsense that, you know, was just picked on purpose.
This is the end of all things, and the beginning.
To sound cool. But, at least in this chapter specifically, it is actually relevant. So these runes are basically like they're bone charms carved out of the bones of whales, and I don't know. I guess they're cursed or something. They have magic powers.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
You don't really need the heart because that sound is the runes or the charms, but it helps find stuff.
All suspicions of plague, regardless of severity, must be reported.
Oh, I think all this crap is because of the you know, all the DLC, the GOTY edition stuff. Normally there wouldn't be a million charms here. There's a lot of story in this game. I don't really want to get into it.
Should I clear space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that...
Ew. There's a button to sheath all your crap. Keyboard mapping. Use blah blah blah. I know there's a way.
Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh,
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Do I really need to Google this? Like, how do you sheath your effing weapon? Whatever.
good day, Master Corvo.
Are you a nobleman, Corvo? No one seems to know much about you. By your bearing, I'd say so. Lord Pendleton's great-grandfather took a Sokonan chambermaid to wife. On second thought, the story doesn't bear repeating. Even the finest blood can go bad here and there.
They have these
Pendleton's
weird
Memoirs, Chapter 27.
audiograph
In my
things.
13th year, the despised stepmother at last departed, and Pendleton Hall was again quiet, although father had by then sunk into deep depression. It was at this sensitive time that Waverly Boyle first entered my life. She who will be the source of many tender recollections to come.
Waverly Boyle was a character later in the game. Oh, this is like the full lyrics of the Drunken Whaler.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall.
I'm not so sure that they make
Been
any
added to
sense,
the evacuation list.
given the context of what that actual
Has
sea shanty is
The Lord
about,
Regent
or whatever.
decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
Okay.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands.
I don't know if you can actually get to this room yet.
Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time.
I don't have enough runes to... I guess I gotta equip bone sharps. So... I'll equip quick dodge just in case. What? I got hit by something apparently. I don't think you can go literally everywhere like I was saying, but I think you can go close. I'm just wasting mana over here. I really hope they make another Dishonored.
I had a sailor for a boyfriend once. He thought he'd strike gold digging in the Pandician cliffs. They found his ship drifting empty.
See what Arcane does. I think they're working on Redfall right now.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us. And if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hellbase.
What? Exploring? Am I?
If you've a moment. Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Captain Kernow. I do not remember what to do at all. I really, like, I realized after I started playing that I don't actually want to play. But, whatever. Let's do this.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear.
Is that Piero? Yeah, it is.
I overheard the Admiral at breakfast, talking about the Overseers. That's all I heard. And I think it's better if I don't know too much about what you people...
What can I do for you?
Reduce your prices, for starters. Maybe you can't actually sheath your weapon. I don't know.
Just give the signal.
Yeah. Save your game often.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. The City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. There There are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
I can feel the great age ending. They are burning ways. The doom of Panacea has come to the sea.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat. The canal's got enough shit in it as it is. Hey! What is it? What? 3 more? Yeah, a little. Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
How did it pass me by? All the others
ain't moving no more.
So I was mistaken before. You can actually toss dudes into like what do you call them? Dumpsters. There's actually one up here, like right up the stairs.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The following businesses have been closed and impounded by the state due to contamination. Barrow's Barbershop and Surgery, the Duke and Dancer Ale House, Merritt's Printing Firm, Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke Street Dice Hall.
Yes, I would indeed. I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
This is Granny Rags that they were talking about, or that Samuel was talking about.
Granny, 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 come out with me instead. Rex, dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either.
Seriously.
Granny Rags, let us in. Oh, well,
Yeah,
they'll
well.
go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you? I think the little birdies are sad today.
Half the city's dead.
Let us in, Granny.
3 more months.
I bet she can't even hear us. Blind, you asleep? Get up.
Bullshit! I'm not even gonna restart. I don't care. It's fine.
politics go on the left. They've always gone on the left. Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
The river rushed in when the barrier broke. The whole district went dark. I will be glad to rest. At the academy, they cut the flesh of the dead and trap the lightning from the sky.
So,
be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
like I was saying, a lot of the stuff that the heart says is like nonsense, but it sounds profound, or at least, you know,
yes,
like it makes sense at the time.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slackjaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days.
I'm not gonna do that.
Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious. But they're shy. You'll have to go or they won't come.
I think my powers are actually good enough to traverse this area. I guess we'll find out. Oh, okay. Yes, they are. Think. Not sure if there's some other kind of side quest. Or the.
That's not what. It's cold. Are you sure? Because you know we have to check you over. And there's an inspection fee. To the void with Bottle Street and to the void with you. Let me out. Oh, you don't want to talk to us like that. Fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut. So reach into your pockets and let's get this done. Yeah.
There's a Weeper in here. Could be wrong. Yeah. Thinking of some other part of the game. Or I'm pretty sure there's one in this area, unless maybe you come back here a second time, which is probably the case because I remember there's a segment where there's like assassins all over the place. Anything here? It's weird how I'm not running out of mana with the crap. I don't understand why. Guess it's regenerating.
Sorts with crazies, does rituals and the like, bone charts and such. You sound great. Yeah, right. Doubting all, touched by the outside, dark powers, sneak and float across the world. Well, that gave him a leg up for sure. It's no coincidence that most men won't even whisper his name. Is it true that he lives in the flooded district with them weepers and wild hounds? That's what they say. Perfect place for a paid killer.
I don't really know any more than the game tells you about this gang, but Slackjaw's he's a ruffian, according to
Don't be sour.
Granny Rags.
When's Slackjaw coming down? Not till the next batch of elixirs done. You'll want to check on things. Then you better get all your shit together, huh? Everything's fine. I run the still like I run a game of Nancy. Yeah. Not fast enough. Right. Not fast enough. The fuck are you looking at? Huh?
Door needs a key. Guess I should save scum a bit. Repeat the whole ass level.
goes, not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real religious. Crazy. He just wants to know where his brother's going. You know Eddie. Going in at it when he's
Brimsley job, hitting the dumbwaiter all night.
Yeah. So he goes from room to room, kids sleeping, an overseer giving a lecture.
Blink honestly makes the game kind of easy.
Stuff you'd expect.
But it gets weird. Some kind of machinery. Then a woman laughing, just laughing and laughing. Then music, a kind of plinky, plonky sound. Wasn't drunk. Says he still hears it at night. He never did find his brother.
Crap, I didn't read that. Attach an empty elixir vial to the spout. Turn the valve on, collect the full vial. I don't really care about that, I don't think. That's if you're... You unlock it from this side? There's a guy somewhere that has a key. What the f...
I know something's up. Come on. What's this? Is anyone there? Come on. Spread out. Must have been.
I must have stepped on a tripwire or something. The AI isn't terribly... Yeah, there's a tripwire right there. Isn't terribly intelligent. It's still gonna count as being like spotted or tripping an alarm or whatever.
I got one for you. Well, give it. Okay, here goes.
But
the nobleman laid with the scullery maid.
not really too
so
difficult
loudly,
to
quite a ride.
glue them.
The nobleman's wife took the butchering knife and carved herself some peace and quiet.
Oh, I get it. The wife done cut them both, right?
Yeah, that's the gist. Now it's your turn.
Oh, let me think. Okay. Yeah, I got one. Ready?
I'm listening.
There once was a sailor from Morley who fancied a woman most sorely. He gave her his cash, she gave him a rash, and that's all. There isn't no more.
You win. You win.
Well, I know 100 of these old rhymes. My mummy used to tell them at me. Let me see what's going on over here. Picked up anything good? Psh.
What?
You saw nothing, my dude.
full settling over here.
Us is back into the main room. Shit. One of these guys probably has the key. I'm just not sure who. I really don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I know there's a reason to come in here. Besides that quest, I think. Or maybe that quest is the only reason.
Let me see what's going on over here.
Well, I'm just gonna knock all these dudes out.
Dice. I'll move over here.
What? Why am I fucking this up so hard? Whatever, I'll get better. I promise I'll get better. Must have missed something when I went in the back room over here. I mean, probably not, but besides this room. It's not. I don't know where you get the master distillery key. Oh, what's this do? Okay, whatever. Let me get to the point. I guess there's no reason to come in here unless you're poisoning the elixir. How do I restore my manas? T. Shit. Whatever. Yeah, so I guess that was a waste of time. Messed up my end results for no reason. I'm like nowhere near done with this level. Which is kind of the upsetting part. I don't know why that was doing that.
Seen anything scary?
The question is, where is the code to the safe? Another thing I want to comment on is the paintings inside the game. The paintings are fucking awesome. Obviously, it's not complicated to do that. You just, you know, you make a image and then you map it to you map the UV to a geometry. But still, like, the actual paintings themselves are fucking cool.
Did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear tell he's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
Nice.
What will I do now?
I don't know. Stupid God. Nice.
Food, I bring food. He says to undress, I undress. What? No!
Whatever. I don't know, for some reason I thought she wouldn't... Like, she didn't count. Just give up any pretense of stealth at this point. I mean, obviously it's 100% my fault.
Great ships have stopped bringing their hulls. What have you done to me?
There's a painting you can loot somewhere in here, and I'm pretty sure there's a painting that you can loot, and I'm missing it. What I'd like to know is safe combination. You really am a wingman, right, bro? Hey, forget everything you saw here. Are they all in the same room?
Another night, another patrol with you.
They definitely have more complicated patrols than most stealth games. Unless you're talking about like Last of Us 2, where they just randomly do whatever the fuck they want on grounded mode.
Shut up.
These dudes are legitimately wasting my time. I'm down the hallway. What the hell, dude? Okay, so he was just bullshitting when he came down the hallway the last time? They actually put some variety into the food in this game as well. On the level of like Skyrim or Elder Scrolls Online or whatever, because there's different food from different islands and cities in the Empire. There's also different food in each level, from one level to the next. But still, I need. Anything have the safe combo? Weird kitchen. Which one of these damn paintings? Unless I just can't do it yet. Maybe this building doesn't have one. That would make it sound like the combo's in the lab, right? But I didn't see one. How many tumblers were there for? That doesn't tell you much of anything. I swear there's a safe combo in here somewhere. Oh, maybe that's it.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur. And I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's zoological survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
My father had golden hair. My mother hair like ash.
Oh, it's only 3 numbers. Back to the point.
Let me know if you want to gamble on the hounds again.
Blow off.
You can. If you upgrade to Blink level 2, it makes the game like needlessly easy from the beginning. Probably missing a bunch of stuff by skipping everything, but I don't care. Okay, I'm just gonna sneak past this guy. Okay, so this is the part where I don't remember what to do.
I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife.
Huh. You don't scare easy, I'll give you that.
Psst, Corvo. It's me, Overseer Martin. I told the Admiral you would. What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help. Unlock me and I'll buy you a drink in a couple of days. By the Void, I'll buy you 100 drinks. I have poor circulation and I seem to have forgotten my mittens, so I'd appreciate it if you could release me or at least go gather some firewood.
Release. Oh.
Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow. And word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. All right, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer.
I was just reading in the archive about the Heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the Heretic's brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded.
A former member of our order, of course.
Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say?
The brand is reserved for an overseer.
Or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out
permanently.
Remember the 7 strictures,
and you never need worry about such matters.
I will.
Hours. Search for these top to bottom, and nothing but the swill we hand out free. Of course we didn't find anything, did I? Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. But why Campbell, the one they feared from the Empire? He's as skilled as they say. He got through there with half the watch looking for him. He had help, yes, but how far does it go? The trail goes to Martin, but Martin knows everyone.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I guess I totally forgot how long the missions are in this game. I wasn't really intending to sit here for 2 hours. Meetings.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. You'll make this business pass all the quicker. One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained, big time.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What on... Who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you. Well, time to do this the hard way.
What was that, Campbell?
Never mind. It's a stroke of luck for you, Captain. I'm forced to break out the real vintage. Leave the men here, or we'll have to share with all of them.
Very well, Campbell. As long as we get this...
If he didn't magically run away, like... It's not even like he's alerted. He just, like, magically finds out. Like, starting to get on my nerves, actually, to be completely honest.
I know you're here.
Outsider himself has these 5 attributes by which he hopes to defeat the righteous. He is patient, for he waits every hour. That he may enter our hearts. He is subtle, for many do his work.
Where's this little bitch hiding?
Gates by which he may enter a man's heart, and 70 kinds of spirits which live on and beneath the earth, and the arts and tricks of man are without number. And he is eternal, for he has lived ages before we are born, and will continue thus long after we are dust.
Overseer Sturgis, my youngest sister lives with my wife and me, but does not cook or clean. She thinks on curious subjects, machinery, and numerical calculations. And only yesterday she spoke of a wish to read a book. What shall I do? This is very...
After I loot this entire room, yes, I will do that.
overseer Sturgis. Is the outsider a winged servant? Well,
There should not be any dudes. Even if they're hard, doesn't matter.
Is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender, unusual tattooing on the face and chest, probably superstitious heresy, wearing some sort of industrial mask when we brought him in, stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it. You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you? Caught at last? Give us a name at least.
Oh, I'm supposed to...
What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Laudanum? Are you with us? What's he doing? Some kind of fit?
The AI is so weird. Like, that guy clearly walked over top of, for whatever this guy's name is. His body. For now. I don't know what this safe location is. this is the same playthrough. That's fucking annoying. Go fuck yourself. Get out of here. Yeah, that's so incredibly annoying. Like I didn't realize it cut off. Like I was editing the video and I'm like, wait a minute, this can't be right. Getting too close to the end here. This is awful compared to what actually happened. I'm just gonna ignore literally everything for the rest of this level. Because I have food waiting. Get up there, you fuck. So, yeah, holy shit. Yeah, you go inside there. I didn't know there was even a dude up there, ever. You can, well, I guess you can't, not in the same areas, but you can pretty much see what a difference it makes to not have Link leveled up on the first mission, because I can't teleport with shit. So, again, I'm just ignoring everything to get the rest of the area on camera, on video.
Is that you?
Won't make that mistake again.
Hey, Corvo. It's Samuel. From the way I hear
Get
it,
the fuck out of
Campbell
here.
lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go? Okay, let's go.
I'm just really hoping this doesn't overwrite my save. Actually, in that case, yeah, I don't even... that's fine. You're not missing anything if you don't see the 3 seconds of intro on the next mission.